students. How are you? I hope you all are doing well. Okay, let's start the next part of the chapter 7. It is weather, climate, and animal adaptation. Then today we will discuss about the climate. Okay, let's start the session. The climate of a place can be defined as the average weather pattern taken over a long time at that particular place. Then we can say as 25 years at a place, at a particular place, then different places on the earth have the different climate. Then climate of a place depend on several factors. These factors may be as it is shown to you. The first factor is latitude and the second one is altitude, then closeness to the sea and wind. These are the main four factors on which climate depends. Now we will discuss one by one. The first is latitude. Then latitude means we can say it is a okay. I can give you a whole explanation. The earth is divided actually into half, exactly in two halves by an imaginary line. There is not any exact line, but it is an imaginary line that is called the equator. And the latitude denotes a region of the earth in relation to its distance from the equator. And these are imaginary lines and are measured in degree. Depending on the distance from the equator, there are main three reasons, as we in the SST also you have already read. uh, the first is torrid zone, which is near to the equator and get the direct light of the sun, and second is a frigid zone, which is near the pole, or we can say it is a pole, and the third is a temperate region, the region between the torrid and frigid zone. Then number one, I told you torrid zone, and the second I told you frigid zone. Frigid means at poles, and the place and the region which is in between these two, that is called the temperate zone or temperate region. I think now it is clear to you. Okay, then it also depends on these zones. If it is torrid zone, then obviously it will get the maximum heat because it is an equator. Then if it is a frigid zone, then it will be very cool. These are poles and near to poles, and the temperate region is the region between the as I told you, torrid and frigid zone. Then the this zone is having the warm temperature and cold also, and tropical temperate and the equatorial temperate zone. It is divided in two. An equatorial zone is warmest and tropical is uh, less warm than the equatorial zone. Now see the next one is the altitude. Altitude is the another factor which is responsible for the climate of a place at a given uh, or we can say at a given place. The altitude is defined as a height above the sea level. As we go higher up from the sea level, the temperature of that particular place falls, and the fall of temperature is roughly 1 degree Fahrenheit for every 30 feet rise. Now next is closeness to the sea. The climate of a place is also affected by its distance from the sea. If the place is near to the sea, then the climate is moderate. There is no drastic change in the weather throughout the year. But if we move further from the sea, the climate of a place become extremely hot or extremely cold during the winter and hot during the summer. Now next factor on which climate dependent is the wind. The climate of a place depend on the weather. The winds are cold or hot or humid or dry. Wind are also responsible for bringing the rain. Okay, then these were the four factors. Now next, sun effect on weather and climate on the earth. As you can see in this diagram, this will help you to get understand. Then sun has effect on all the weather and climate condition that prevail on the earth. The sun, as we know, is a huge sphere of the hot gases with very high temperature, and the sun rays falling on the surface of the earth heat it, and the rays falls vertically on the equator, and thus the region of equator is the hottest. Equator is the hottest region. Okay, now say it again. This is the hottest region. And as we move away from the equator, then the sun rays, they become slanting and amount of the heat received become lesser, and this makes these regions cooler in comparison to the middle one, that is equator. Thus the polar region are the coldest on the earth as they receive the least amount of the heat from the sun. The length of the days is also longer near the equator and shorten as we move further from the equator. फार्दर फ्रॉम द इक्वेटर, जैसे जैसे इससे दूर होंगे डेज की लेंथ भी कम हो जाती है. दिस ऑल्सो मीन दैट द लैंड नियर द इक्वेटर गेट्स हीटेड more than the land away from the equator. You can see in this diagram. Okay, now next is it is there are two tables. The first one, this is the uh, information about the climate of Kerala, and the second is the information about the climate of Srinagar, Jammu and Kashmir. Then see, we will compare these two. Now see first Kerala. In the Kerala, as we see, okay, now see the gen daily minimum temperature, it is given to you, and maximum is also given to you, 22 31.5. Okay, then Fab also, it is approximately same. In March temperature is rising, April it is also it is equal to same. Then in May you can see 24.7, it is 31.6, and June 23.5 and 29.7. And you can see the rainfall also. Rainfall vary from the 23 to 1, sorry, 2, sorry, not 2, it is 321. It is in between this. It means इसकी range जो है बहुत बड़ी है. And the temperature जो है, you can see it is approximately 22.2, sometime 24.7. It is in between 24.9, इतने के बीच में ही है. And maximum temperature, this is also minimum is approximately 29 है ना, and the maximum is 32.6 approximately है ना. तो इसी के बीच में vary कर रहा है ना. It shows that it is a region of the higher temperature है ना. Temperature is not too much higher, we can say it is having the moderate type of temperature and moderate type of climate, and wet also. Then totally we can say the climate of the Kerala is moderately hot and wet. Okay, now see the next. In the second part, we will observe the weather condition of the Jammu and Kashmir. Now see Jan, it is minus 2.3, and the maximum temperature is 4.9. Okay, then see in March 3.8 and 13.6. Then see Jan 14.7 and 29.2. Then June, sorry, July, it is 8.2 and 30.0. And in August also 17.5 and 29.7. If you see the October, then it is 6.1 and 21.9. Then like that. Then if we observe this data and then see the rainfall also, 57, 65, 99, 88, 72, 37, 49, 70, 33, 36, etc. If we observe this all, then it is a cold climate, है ना. Climate of Jammu and Kashmir and Kerala, if we compare, then the first one, Kerala, is moderately hot and wet, and this is, and in Jammu it is uh, having the cold climate, right? Okay, then same, if we get the data of other places also, then also we can conclude the climate. For example, Rajasthan, it will show that the temperature is high during most of the part of the year, and but in winters it becomes very cold also. Then this uh, and the rainfall is very less. This is a typical forest climate that is hot and dry. And the northern India that receive very much rainfall throughout the year. That's why that is called the having the wet type of climate.